Hello dear chess friends, and welcome to our new video. In that video I'll present some game from recently playing tournaments on Iceland in Reykjavik. Of course, story goes about European Individual Chess Championship, and game I will analyze here was played in round number 2. The game was played between old samurai, of course old, Johann Hjartarson, who led black pieces, and young Ronin, Alexey Sarana, who led white pieces. Johann Hjartarson was one of top players in late 80s and early 90s of last century, so strong grandmaster from Iceland. I think he was in top 20 in that period, and Alexey Sarana, leader of white pieces, belongs to new wave of Russian challengers, Russian players, leading that group of players is led by Artemiev, like Esipenko also, but some other players are just challenging strong players of the world, top players, and definitely Alexey Sarana is one of them. You will see how black in that game just neglected development, just played some, let's say, crazy chess, just strangely activated pieces, allowing white to get huge initiative and practically faced lost position after 10 moves. Not strange, black lost that game in miniature, and let's see what happened. White opened the game with d4, where after d3 knight f3 was played. Black wanted to play to go to some sort of chigoring with bishop g4 or some modern. I don't think that is a good move order. I would prefer rather knight f6 first to prevent white powerful response e4. Well, after e4 black played knight f6, and after white knight c3 e6. Idea of that plan is to give away that bishop and set pawns in Caro-Kann manner, with placing them on c6, d5 and e6. That was many times faced in Botvinnik games, so-called patriarch. You know that Botvinnik was one of astonishing chess figures of 20th century. In the middle of 20th century he 3 times managed to get world chess crown, and in late ages of his career he switched from some other openings from, for instance, Caro-Kann and French defense to Pierce defense, where he successfully so many times implemented play of exchanging bishop to f3 knight and placing pawns on c6 and d5 with very stable and solid play, aiming for a good endgame. Never mind, let's go back to the game. h3 was played in that game, where after bishop h5, white played queen e2. That may look strange, but there is deep idea of queen b5. First, there is threat of queen b5 check, and definitely queen on e2 is set across the black king. So white wants definitely that block bishop to put on g2 after g4, and after relocating bishop c1 to castle long. You will see how that shocked practically Hjartarson, who was not able to bear white initiative and to manage to stop on white attack. So c6 was played, and that is very passive, very slow move, giving white stunning initiative after played move g4. I would not go for c6 here. I think black was finally forced to play this to waste some tempi, but queen after e2, after taking back, will also spend some tempo, so that will be better option for black. Also, it would be better to play bishop g6 and later to see what to do after white possible move g4. I think d5 would be good, so after e5 black would have excellent move knight e4, surprisingly getting initiative himself. So c6 very slow move, and after g4 bishop g6 there is h4. That was what Sarana prepared. After h5 almost forced. h6 will for a long time exclude bishop out of play, and white would be able to even attack with g5 this time with astonishing initiative on the king side. After h4, h5, g4 was played by Alexey Sarana. Knight fd7, and now getting all necessary facts from the position, perfectly observing that black is out of development. Black king for a long time cannot castle. If white strikes immediately, Sarana decided to strike, and the best move was played in that position, d5. Sarana wants to open the position in the center and to open e-file for his queen. Black doesn't have so many options, and e5 is something he went for. Okay, he wants to keep e5 blocked, but now bishop e3. Sarana prepares castling long. E takes, c takes, e takes, and it really looks like pawn e5 is very stable, but only for a short time. You will see that white has plan of opening the position. Black played normal move bishop e7, bishop h3, a6. Let's say that is slow move and mistake, but even after better move castling, white can go for both castling short and castling long. Maybe I think castling long would be played, and white will provide same plan as happened in the game. And what happened in the game, let's see right now. a6, castling, b5. It really make look that black has solid position, but after simple retreat of knight d2, black is tragicomically lost. Knight b8 doesn't participate in the game, rooks are stuck in the corners, king is unsafe, and even after black goes for castling right now, white would be able to play maybe f4 as happened in the game, or maybe something better like maybe king b1, deciding to strike a bit later after some prophylaxis move to see what will black do. It's not easy to find any good plan for black. White can also go for promising plan, transferring some knight to e4, knight g3, targeting pawn on h5. Black is behind in development, and there is nothing black can do against white initiative. But queen c7 is even worse. White strikes with f4. Of course, now the main threat is f5 with installing knight to e4, excluding bishop from the play, and an easy win. Black must take, and after bishop f4, black will inevitably collapse on spot e7. Black bishop on e7 is deadly pinned, and there is nothing black can do to stop white initiative on the e file. After knight b6, rook he1, rook a7, there is very beautiful combination for white, combinatory way. So queen e7. Now we see how bishop on h3 is important piece. After queen e7, bishop d6. If black plays queen e1, rook e1, there is not king d7 move, and after the check, white will even take the knight on b8. So what is the point? With two pieces and pawn for a rook, black is deadly lost. Black tried to organize something with b4, but that will be just tragicomical and funny end of the game. White played bishop b4 simply, and after king d8, there is no escape. There is bishop e7 with an easy win with two extra pawns, but Sarana played even better crushing move rook e7, where after rook e7, bishop a5 was played. Next move will be knight c4, and black is just lost. Let me show you some moves. After knight d7, white can simply win with this, or with knight c4 as well. If black plays king c7, there will be, okay, beautiful end with d6. King takes, knight c4, double check, and black will lose knight on b6. So with two pieces for a rook and with an extra pawn, that is just easily winning position for white. So in that position, in that moment actually, after Sarana played bishop a5, black decided to resign. Okay, what's the problem in that position? Let's do some resume. So after bishop g4, I think e4 is best way to size initiative for white. I think correct move order here will be knight f6, and then bishop g4, preventing e4. Now after e4, black bishop so early gets exposed, and simply wasting time with bishop h5 to g6, I think cannot be a good idea. Perhaps Sarana is known as a player with good preparation. Perhaps Johann Hjartarson decided to play something randomly just to avoid theory, and I think he was sure his experience will be important factor in the game, but looks like he just confused himself with that badly played opening. Anyway, Sarana with inventive play h4 and g5 and d5 just superbly crushed black, and final blow was preparing f4 after that. Situation gets opened. Situation on the e file is clear. White dominates. Black cannot finish development, and some crashing move queen e7 just ended the game. My dear chess friends, once again thanks for following us. I would ask you to subscribe to our channel, to like our videos, and all that will help us to get better and better for you. We want to implement various contents on our new channel, and even any donation from you would be highly appreciated and will mean a lot to us. Meanwhile, enjoy with us, support us, enjoy our videos, and we really hope you will be even able to learn some things watching our videos. Thanks again for your kind support. See you soon with new video. Bye bye.